Or maybe I'm Acres. Now that would be terrible. Good evening. Sounds. There we go. Thingy. There we go. Yo, Hazu. Yo, Cake. Hope you're both well. A little bit of a later start. Cleaning my bike kind of ran over, so eating ran over. And then everything ran over. I mean, I'm blind enough to be Acres. I might be a little more cutthroat with runs tonight. So if I'm sort of behind by the time I get to Theta or Omicron, I'll probably start killing off some runs and starting again. Otherwise, these streams I only have time to do like 2 full runs, which, I don't know, isn't really enough. Right. Safe mode. Yeah, the bike is squeaky clean now. Still missing its pedals because I'm waiting for some more parts.
Are you okay, Simon? I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just my brain can't stop bleeding from the accident.
Alright, place your
Here,
bets.
take this.
No,
How long do you think this run's going to get? Or
It's
what
green.
time?
Ashley, I need to tell you something.
Simon, please don't make this weird.
No, it's not like that. Why now?
Should be reading a book, but you don't want to read. Who reads these days?
Time.
For what?
128.37. Highly unlikely.
Yeah, I'm up.
Hi, Simon Jarrett?
Yeah, that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
School forces you to read.
Yeah, just
Who goes to school
bad
these
dream.
days?
Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm calling. I wanted to remind you to drink the tracer fluid I sent you. It'll help me capture a better image of the damages.
Don't
I
worry,
can't
I got it
unsee
somewhere.
Simon's
Okay, great.
super dirty
I'll see you in a
nails.
couple of hours then.
Okay, see you soon.
His old man hand.
There it is. Tastes like milk, but the taste, it's like sucking on a penny.
Oh yeah, Cake, you didn't see it yesterday, but in Munchie's lab I managed to get stuck on the right-hand side of the room behind one of the bookcases, I think, whatever it is. Which was funny, but it means I'm even further from the chair when the cutscene ends. So as you sort of fling yourself in through the door, I was sort of pulling myself to the right constantly, like I normally do, but just pulling further. I managed to arc next to the shelving. If you really throw the camera to the right, then you can like flip around and spin in circles. You get a certain amount of time before the game just locks you in place. I'm just messing around in that room now.
I guessed it. Hello?
Let's see where I can get stuck
Dr.
this time.
Munchie?
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you
Now,
come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie. But I'm
yeah,
working on
that grey cabinet or
Actually, you're helping me right now.
set of shelves or whatever on the right-hand side, I got stuck between that and the
Study
wall.
I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg. We hope to design a gentle way to work with brain reconstruction to help people like you. Oh, did you take the tracer fluid?
Yes. Yes.
You can
I
see
did.
it when I'm sat down.
Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
Joke's on you, I'm never ready. I can't point far enough to the left. against the wall between that little table and the shelves. So if you can get yourself in that gap and control the camera so that you're still like facing the wall,
Let me just get
you'll
this out of the
get
way.
stuck there.
You are Simon Jarrett, correct?
Right.
Toronto, Canada.
Might be possible to try and get yourself stuck like on the left-hand side
Right.
beside the server cabinet. That might be a little closer.
Good.
Kind of tricky though.
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan. It'll hurt about as much as getting your picture taken.
That's the best
Maybe
you're going
it's
to
our
get because it's a
cameras
bit
that steal
closer
their
than Munchie
souls.
is.
Is that so? Well, let's hope they're wrong. Ready? Say cheese.
Ah, what harm's a backflip going to do? So long as they don't like, fuck it
What
up.
happened? Hello?
I miss being able to stand up early.
Mr. Munchie?
Cool. Yeah, Moo thing. How you doing? Shooting star press onto the chair. I used to do so well at grabbing that.
Service console
Uh,
tool 3, including pilot seat, activated.
I don't know what I'm doing.
Tool chip found.
That went well.
Ah! What was that?
Ugh.
Doesn't hurt anymore.
Ah, so that area back there is robot assembly. So many years of not going through this vent, I've really not paid attention to the signs. Station control. Nice. Oh. I'm sure he'll be fine. He will be fine, right? was smooth.
Hey, are you there? I found the dome ceiling.
Oh, that's better. Simon, was it?
Jarrett, Simon Jarrett.
Hi, Simon. I'm Catherine. Have you figured out what's going on yet?
Me? I was hoping you'd have some answers.
I probably have some. What do you want to know?
Where to even begin? I mean, what is this place? How did I get here? And why do the robots talk like they're people?
Well, you're at Upsilon, clearly. Have you never been there before? Where did you work?
The Grimoire in Toronto. Is that really important?
No, I mean, where did you work at Pezos 2?
I don't know what that is.
That's unexpected. Did you come directly from Toronto?
Yeah, I did. And it was very unexpected.
Have you seen any people?
Thought it was Sunday
like
today.
Staff or field technechnians?
Only robots.
Still a weekend,
Crazy
though.
ones. Except for one. I think he was in pain. I'm not sure.
But hey,
what
it's
to
even
do.
better. That means it's Sunday tomorrow. Got one extra day.
Sort of. I don't know. What was that? Whoa!
Oh,
What's going on?
I think this place is about to collapse. What do I do?
Simon, come to Lambda.
How do I get there?
There are shuttle trains connecting all the sites. Find one and come here. I'll wait for you.
Shit! Where should I? Oh, fuck!
it's usually completely the opposite for me. I think it's the end of Friday and it's like midnight Sunday.
What the hell? How is this possible? This is insane!
Why did I used to struggle with that? Okay, hill. Please, someone find an alternative to this. I don't want that to be my lasting legacy in this category. I went to grab the second cable and the one I pulled out first like swung right in the way.
How did I get a flashlight?
Shut up, Simon. That was quite speedy though. Not speedy enough. Right, it's like to get to the hill, you go to the right of that ship, and then you kind of like turn around it to get to the bottom of the hill. There might be something on the left of the ship that allows you to go up at like a different angle. It's the only thing I could think of. Fuck you, Amy.
Shit, are you okay?
And a theta this time.
Welcome to Pathos 2, your expressway to the stars. What started as a thermal mining operation in the 60s has now become home to the Omega Space Gun, the world's most affordable way to launch satellites and deep space probes. Our unique Atlantic Ocean location allows for this gigantic coil gun, running longer than a marathon, to safely launch projectiles without risk of damaging the payload with risky combustion. The station has multiple sites and has a diverse staff of engineers.
I still love that someone actually climbed the gun.
Assemble and launch the world's most sophisticated spacecrafts. In addition to our principal operation,
I think you can find a photo from the surface that they took somewhere in the game. I can't remember where though.
including hydroculture, turbulence, and deep sea construction. We are now leaving Upsilon for Theta. Theta is considered the heart of Pathos 2. It houses station administration, medical facilities, and the payload assembly crew, prepping and programming satellites before they are shipped off to Phi for launch.
I wonder if anyone playing casually ever thought that they picked the wrong option because the train crashes. Like they would have been okay if they'd gone elsewhere. When I first played this casually, I thought that when I saw they had different options for where to go on the transport system, I thought it was like an open world game. But unfortunately, it wasn't.
Here we go again.
Well, decent start to the run at least.
I mean, really, how big can this ocean be?
Simon just sticks to the surface. Almost fell back in the hole. Was it PB that fell in that hole? I can't remember. It might have been the first run of that stream, and I PB'd after it. So the copy would end up chasing you. Speed. Not so speed. Yeah, I think I killed Simon in my casual playthrough. But more because I just felt sorry for him. He would have just woken up in a room that he couldn't get out of. I'm sure he would have found a way, actually. Get up. Thank you. I don't get why more and more now you'll notice as I do like tricky jumps and things, I kind of like scrunch up.
We're in. Let's find a word.
Like I'm bracing for it. I don't know why. I never used to do that. I catch myself doing it all the time now. Yeah, I jumped way too early. Stopped to buy a bottle.
Attention crew, this is your captain speaking. Warning. Reactor collapse imminent. Proceed to the emergency resource.
Here, what are all these emergency? What did
Bye
you
then.
do?
I messed up, okay? Can you get us out of here?
Yes, yes. I just need to pump the water out and get a trajectory in place.
Hurry up!
Just a second. All right, taking off. Hold on to something.
Oh yeah, Kate, would you find it useful if I took a look at adding like other things that you can split on? Like right now it just splits on per map, but would it be useful to have something in Omicron where it splits every time you get one of the 3 items?
Don't worry, I'm hooked up to the navigator. We're
Or
heading
here,
to
like when
Theta,
you've
should be
pulled
a
the
matter of
3rd
minutes.
cable,
Thought I was
stuff like that.
back there.
Just like an optional thing that you can enable if you want like more fine
I mean, how did it
granularity in your
Are
splits.
you talking about the black tentacles in the engine room? I've seen them before at Upsilon. What are they?
So you can see like exactly which bit you lost time on, but have them like innate, like
Station
have them
Y?
disabled by
So we
default.
just made a powerful enemy.
No, it's not like that. The AI isn't a
So you can go
persona, it
into
doesn't
split
feel
settings
or
and
think
enable
like
them
we
if you
do.
wanted.
It's more like
I'd have to do it
cancer.
for 1.0 and 1.6,
Was that the ship?
GOG and
Sabotage works
Steam.
better than expected.
But it's something I can play around with.
Hold on, the blast just pushed us off
I shouldn't have to update the
If I don't hit Delta,
the load
we're
remover
dead.
for that. You'd be a beta tester. I mean, I'll see if other people are interested as well. There's no point doing it for 2 people.
Please remain seated.
I'll never get this open.
You could set it up as sub-splits. Apartment. Answered phone. Got out of bed.
You're the rescue team, huh? Good job.
Went back to sleep.
Don't worry, Cat. I'll find a way to Thea.
You know my runs would lose time on get out of bed every single time. I'm terrible at it. Well, you don't actually do anything with the proxies, so I guess it would just be... Like, proxy 2 would be split when you get into the vent that they chase you to. Yeah, it's pretty much like every time you get to the vent.
That's definitely the Zeppelin.
Goodbye, Square. Yeah, that square is really going places. Yeah, I missed.
Calm down, we're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in and out of existence like that. Where are we now?
That square's probably in my way to climb up now.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named. You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's
Yeah,
too big
Router
for the
Split would be a
shelves.
good one.
I'm sure it can carry us.
Interrogate Brandon.
Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Then in Theta Tunnels, you got like get scanned, meet Acres.
From a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on. I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots.
I mean, it's not like I wouldn't add this as a setting as just like a global. Nope. Good thing that takes a little while to open.
I have no choice.
It wouldn't just be like a one checkbox to enable all of these splits. You'd have a checkbox for each one, so I can add as many as people would want that are possible. You just pick and choose which ones you want to split on.
I hope this works.
A little further away than I wanted. Oh, you've got that in Penumbra.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay?
I should really learn those eventually.
We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster.
They're just daunting because they look really fiddly to run.
It had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well, I'm sure it's fine.
Was he really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Yes, I've known
It
ever
also
since
makes
I
sense to
woke
have
up.
one every time a wildflower is drained.
Like my brain doesn't want me to think
If I can
back.
even detect that.
It's really getting
Depends
hard.
how the... Because each script
Yeah.
does it a bit differently.
Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
So for all wildflowers, you can actually have individual splits for those.
Thanks.
Stop turning. Thank you. Oh, it's way up there.
You're really good back there, Simon.
That's nice.
Yeah.
If I delay that a little bit longer, I might be able to get a boost off those rocks where I land.
Great.
Shut up, Simon.
What? Oh, sorry. I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, it's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things.
You forget how big Theta actually is.
So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different.
And we never get to go upstairs.
So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Can I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane? Kath, before you go, the artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel? Is it the WoW's fault that we're like this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
I suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on getting inside Theta, okay? See you soon.
Way ahead of you. Yeah, don't jump in here at the wrong time. Unless you want to be blinded by a white screen. Don't turn right.
Hello? Anyone there?
A little slow. That's better.
Thanks, Drummer. That's real helpful report.
I'm getting used to how far up I need to aim.
What happened to Theta? No explanations anywhere.
That sounds like a warning.
Is he going to follow me this time? He's coming over. a little bit. He didn't come and slap me around.
Good job, Simon.
This better have worked. I'm not going down there again.
I still have the dread when I watch someone who's playing through the game casually who
When I started the art project, I
deals with the proxy in the basement, but forgets to flick the switch back and then realizes they have to go back down again.
The whole staff digitally on these chips?
That was the plan. An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract. Very promising. I'll just load him up and get the simulator going. There we are.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the computer to activate the simulation. This is where I did my scan. And all the other things. Here we go. Brandon Wan's room.
Runs okay, hasn't
The lock for you. Have a look around. Maybe he has something we can use to get the cipher.
Brandon, you ready to go?
Brandon mentions a girl named Alice. They did their scans together.
Alice Coster? We could try to make him think that she's
It hasn't
there
all
in the
fallen apart yet.
simulation. Might make him talk. Not sure how though. Keep looking. I think we got this, Simon. I can synthesize Alice's voice from the intercom.
Yo, Aslan,
Use
how
it
you
to
doing?
impersonate her for the simulation.
That wasn't so bad.
Exclamation mark, Strohmeyer.
Bastard.
Well, that's what you get for listening to his stories.
I guess I had it coming.
About Strohmeyer. He's sending you to the new cipher ASAP. What should I tell him?
It's alright. I can talk to him.
Yeah, there, Brandon.
Didn't
It's okay.
tell you to take it easy? Don't worry, I'm not gonna tell anyone.
I do feel hungover. Okay.
That's a Brandon.
1729 over 42. 12 over 407. Got it?
That's enough. We got what we need.
Is that what we are? Simulations?
Yeah, but it shouldn't make any difference. You're still you. I'm not sure what to do with the data. You decide.
Well, throwing it didn't work.
There you are. Just warming up the Dunbat for us. It's been collecting dust for months, so it might need a minute. Okay, that's it. That's everything. Let's go ahead and... That's weird.
Possible
Never
time save,
mind.
not
What do
found.
you need me to do?
Head inside the dock. The Omnitool can open the door now. And get into the Dunbat. Then plug me in, and I'll take us into the abyss.
Sounds easy enough.
Nope. See, this is why she keeps saying, don't forget to take me with you. She knows she's dealing with me. Yes, Andres, how you doing? Doing well. It's good to hear. I don't know how relaxing a horror game stream is, but maybe. Ooh. Good Theta. I mean, I still have to not soft log.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh, no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the Abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the Abyss.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah.
All the company names that you see throughout the game, like Haimatsu and Carthage and things, if you ever see actual companies spring up with those names in this kind of space,
That does sound useful.
be worried.
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place? Seems to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
You didn't know how to get us on?
How difficult could it be?
What's this thing?
That's just a compound examiner. Coster uses it to investigate structural integrity in payload frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what you were made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out
Cool.
how to get you on the Ark.
Bit of a tight fit.
Can you reach the on switch?
Should I be worried about radiation?
I think we're beyond that. Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
Trying to see if it loads the dummy text here.
You should be able to wear them both.
Imogen. Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. The standard cortex.
Yeah, that blue box definitely has said dummy on previous runs.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction.
It usually
together.
says it up until the point where
No, hold on,
Imogen's
back up.
picture
One of your
shows
old
up.
colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway, the cortex chip is good news.
I tried looking through the script to see where that string gets put, but
Kath, I'm half a dead person.
I couldn't see anything.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it.
Like, nothing
All
stood
this
out as being
implicit
obvious.
lies we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
At least we know how to get on the Ark.
Actually, Cake, on the subject of like modding things, when I did the race mod,
I really wish we could figure out how.
what kind of stuff could you do as a randomizer for Soma? What am I doing?
You need to pause
Damn
while
it.
the dummy is loaded, otherwise I can't know if it's working or not. Yes, of course. So precise.
There isn't a randomizer for Soma. I'd just be interested in
What?
what could be done to make one.
Right.
Are we done here? Can we go to Omicron and get my new suit now?
Yeah, we should get going.
Want to bring this Ark as a backup?
Now that wouldn't
Just
work.
can't pick
This is
anything.
just
I mean,
a prototype.
the puzzle that you do here you could
Let's go.
randomize.
Don't forget to take me with you.
I think the script just says that you have to make the numbers correct. No, I've not really looked at the script for that one. If I can ship custom maps as well, then I could have some of the items that you pick up being placed in different locations. That's a lot of work, though. Randomize enemies. Thing is, the pool is specifically set up. Like, the entire script relies on particular things being present. That'd be basically making a full custom story. Apparently I just insta-click that. He didn't even bash on the door, that was so quick. It's the one time that clicking into a screen and having it click on whatever your cursor's over instantly was actually beneficial. Usually it just gets in the way. Oh. I landed on the door. Yo, Doge, how you doing? Yo, Tomorrow, how you doing? PB today? We'll see. Depends how I feel. Okay. I'm listening. Don't know where this day's gone. Into the past, unfortunately.
It's okay.
And it's never coming back.
It's over now. Relax.
Ashley? What are you doing here?
Hanging out, like couples do.
We're not...
Oh yeah, I finally enabled a feature in FFZ that's now highlighting people's first messages of the stream. So I should be a little better at not missing those. Or at least I have less of an excuse now. I also enabled the, is it 7TV or whatever it is, emotes, although I need to set up an account and actually start adding those. It's just another custom emote service. No, it's like FFC and BTTV. It's just another one, but they give you like 200 emote slots. BTTV gives you like 20. Yeah, Sky was telling me about it a little while ago. So I was wondering why everyone was spamming Roach in your chat, and it had disappeared from FFZ, but it still showed up on your chat display on stream. So that's where it went. Oh, sorry, it disappeared from your BTTV because FFC doesn't do animated built-in. Thankfully, if you have FFC installed, you can install BTTV and... You okay? Bye then. He had somewhere to be. I've never seen that before. Yeah, if you go into your FFC settings, you can enable the other services as add-ons. Kind of got stuck on the pipe then. I think the main problem with introducing new emote services is just getting people to start using it. Because people don't really want to install like 3 extensions.
Alright. Let's find Omicron.
Just so they've got emotes in all the chats they would go in. Yeah, that's what I said just a second ago. You can enable the other ones as add-ons. But I know a lot of people install BTTV like, on its own, and then wouldn't want to then go and install FFC as well. Because a lot of people find one service and then just think that that's the only one there is.
Catherine?
What?
There you are.
Where are we?
We're right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on
1880.
system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get into Omicron, the big building.
Oh, okay.
That went well.
Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks.
Yo, dudes. Thank you very much for the 10-month resub.
Lockdown canceled.
How you doing?
Something wants
It is
us to
10
go inside.
years.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem?
I have not been affiliate for that long. Good takeaway curry. What kind of curry? Like what spice level? And why was it not a foul? Pretty smooth. All right, chair. Be nice. Yeah, I ended up having a microwave sweet and sour earlier. It's one of the bog standard Morrison's ones. Still good stuff though.
Let's find that suit.
I'm playing any percent. You're basic and
I hope
limited.
it's not the Omnitool falling apart. Okay, we need to find you a power suit. You know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been
This is where Kath just rigs it up to drain Simon's battery before the scan completes.
from then to now.
How could I forget?
Fuck you.
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat at Theta was the only
Stuff
vessel that
ranges
could
from-
take that pressure.
yeah.
You saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant.
It's a
Just
huge fucking
play
deal.
along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not,
I'm not promising anything.
thank you, Simon.
I did pick up Morrison's
Have a
like
look around the room. This is where you
sweet and
keep
sour
the power
tofu
suits, if there are any left.
one that I need to try at some point. Just kind of sat in the freezer at the moment.
Oh, God.
It's better line reading that. Moderation.
I found one of
I'll
the
take
power suits.
the line in
It's a
this
dead
game
woman
over
inside.
moderation at any time.
Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Oh yeah, that's already open. How did that happen? When did I learn to click? You're important. Wait. Shit. Seriously, when did I learn to click on things? Never mind. Apparently I forgot again. It's too good to be true. Yeah, she just stands around doing nothing. I think she'll still aggro if you throw something at her. Most of the enemies do. But otherwise, yeah, she just kind of stands there sobbing. Oh, got it. Please still be there, chair. Good.
Shut the door, Kath. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
She's crying, but she's not even there.
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Yeah. Let's get to work. This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. All right, try activating the suit from the terminal again.
I can't believe we're doing this.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
Yep.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the arc.
You'd really do it. Change body.
Yes, if you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't
Yeah, that
want
looks
to
about
tell
right.
you what to do.
What would be like before? Close my eyes
And then open them again.
All right,
Sick.
let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We need to loop back the activity manifested. That's everything.
Okay, I think that's the quickest I've ever done that.
This should be over soon.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know, Indians thought photos would
My
steal
mouse
their
the same?
souls.
In this case, they'd be right. Don't waste time, Simon. Activate the power suit already.
Copy completed.
Coffee completed.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
What have I done with the real trigger?
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Kath. 2 Simons? There can't be 2 Simons.
What did you think would happen?
That you were gonna take my mind and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Oh.
Stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in his fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends?
There we go.
Let him know that we have
No.
to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't need to wake up?
You'd do that?
I don't
That
know.
works.
Maybe.
There.
I'm like Buckaroo.
Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a minute. I'd rather not stay plugged in any longer. What are you doing? We need to get the suit activated.
Ghost Catherine. That was a pretty good Omicron, though. Yeah, pretty good.
Are we done here?
Yeah.
Activate the climber, please.
Sure thing.
Right, if I don't go for the locker jump in Tau, and I don't screw up Tau escape getting on top of the tunnel, then it's a PB.
I woke up in the right body.
Like, they're the only 2 things that I can mess up. So I'm not going to go for the Tau
Journey, the full journey.
jump into the locker,
You wouldn't understand.
because I'm still not particularly good with that.
I couldn't do it. and you
Not
knew
on
it.
this run. PB didn't have it anyway, so don't really have any time
Only wish you'd done a
to
better
lose
job.
there not doing it.
I basically flipped a coin, and if I had called the wrong side, I'd be rotting away at Omicron. I mean, there's nowhere to know, right?
So yeah, it's basically
You
just
didn't
Tau
make sure
escape that
Simon
can
wakes
screw
in the
up.
right body switch, did you?
Or I can forget to pick the battery up in Phi.
He would still claim to be the right son.
That'll just be embarrassing more than anything.
Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing. And you wouldn't mind. Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Let me say something. I don't want to think. Please.
I don't think the locker jump actually saves that much time in NMG.
When I was little, I used to climb.
So if you're using a setup to try and reach for the button, you got to get that button pretty quickly to save time. So if you're like inching your way across and then like leaning around and struggling to find it, it pretty much works out the same at that point.
And watch the smog rise and fall over Taipei.
So yeah, I don't think it's worth it.
The corner ledge, and you know,
I mean, we'll see when I get to Tau, because my gold split does
the sun was
do it.
setting and the streets
We'll see what time I have to save.
The people pushing through the crowd flowed like paint from an artist's brush.
This is where I somehow get killed by Yoshida despite being in safe mode.
All my favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world in a way that I never had before. It was the most profound feeling of comfort and sense of belonging I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but I went up to the roof many times after. I'm not religious, but I can see why people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still feel that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different, but we're still here.
What's the point of going on?
Why am I cold all of a sudden?
Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of the sea.
Must be the
We'll never
depth.
be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto, even the worst case, the darkest futures I could predict, they at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so uprooted. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel
I never
like
did set up
belong.
that button to play ads during this bit.
Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
To anyone that has been in chat that doesn't use an ad blocker, how often roughly do you get like mid-roll ads?
Kath? Hello, Catherine. What happened?
If you're not using an ad blocker, you should.
Me, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. I think it could be the atmospheric pressure.
Every hour.
Really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry.
It's kind of difficult then for running ads during NMG because it's an hour and a half category.
Time feels omitted more
So
than
you're
anything.
gonna get
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being held
ads
back.
at some other point during the
And
run.
I don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing.
I'm trying to think what other times you've got where you could run them.
Sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes.
I guess you could run them here and during the intro.
And there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up.
That's about an hour
when we're
apart then.
asleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I mean, if I played it before the game, that's before the timer begins. And then Omicron Inside, you saw it ended at 101.
It's rough.
So you get an ad during Omicron Inside probably.
Stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
So I'd have to play it in like 10 minutes into the game. I guess while you're talking to Kath in Upsilon Inside. That should be long enough for like a 30-second or something. I don't want to run ads for the sake of like making money, but I'd rather the ads fell at a point where I can control them. Because it's running ads regardless of whether I want it to or not. But if I can pick better times, that'd be good. Although I'd still recommend just running an ad blocker.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage, knocks you right out.
Spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
It said it would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. I'm glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Like running a good ad blocker is basically just the web the way it was supposed to be.
Take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach Tau.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps,
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for Tau and find that arc.
Into the abyss. Tell you what I don't miss from any percent. The prop flight in this map. After all these years, I still hate that thing. Hopefully the hill behaves as well. That's another thing that can mess up. As yesterday proved. I still keep forgetting to use a heart rate monitor for streams. It's something I've wanted to play around with for a while. I don't really have an excuse. I do have 4 of them. I had a minor issue with the 2 that I had, so they just sent me 2 new ones. So now I have 4 that all work. Twitch had this global emote. What's the emote code for that? Oh no. Really? Really? Why? I'm losing a bit of time. Yeah, it could be abusable. Yeah, you're right. You can add emote codes to your chat as a banned word, and it stops people from being able to use the emote. Goodbye time. Exactly 10 seconds. I think I've worked out my problem with that hill, though. I think I'm going too far to the right when I try and climb it. So I'm trying to go up a face that's too vertical. Even for Simon.
Never been happier to be inside. Let's find the Ark.
banned Kappa. Can't think why. To 8. Give him the old stare. Apparently I have 3 seconds of time save here, and my gold does have the... what's it in it? The locker. You're here. I'm here.
You.
Sarah's here. Sarah's corpse is here. Sorry, too soon? High pressure, 400 atmospheres. That is pretty high. And dropping. When am I submitting this to ESA? I'm not. Almost a gold without the locker. Oh yeah, this metal pole thing can also go wrong in this. Forget about that. Ugh. First time you get a Max Burger. They're good shit. Could have been worse. I'm just gonna shut up. You soft locked here? How? What is there to soft lock? Game's being mean to me. He's stuck between his legs. Okay. See what the damage is for almost falling under the map. Might still be around minus 20, minus 15. Halfway between the two. There's always something.
This has to be 5, right?
Watch me fall through the floor in the arc.
Catherine, can you hear me?
I hear you. This is Phi. What happened to town?
A lot, actually. But we're back on schedule now.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it.
Yeah, I've still got time. It's just annoying losing like 15 seconds.
Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those. Alright, found the Ark.
Good job, Simon. Now we just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea.
Actually trample on
Together is
Catherine.
a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then? What day?
It's May 11th, 2104, 3:30 a.m., but I don't remember when we started.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare hands.
Trash the place.
It's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can
There
use
you
it
go.
to
Place
transfer
trashed.
you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
It's going to take a lot to match that Omicron though. am I so cold? Oh, 7 degrees. That might have something to do with it.
I'll never get used to that.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat. Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
How do you operate this thing?
Don't know, I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
It's been a good fight at least.
There we go.
Okay, ready when you are. Just hit the button and we're off.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to
It's like watching the bitrate of the recording when it does that like multicolored fuzz effect. It like quadruples the bitrate.
No turning back.
Thank you, Simon.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
Time.
I killed my old graphics card by streaming this game.
Just give it a second.
Thought you guys would have
The NVIDIA encoder chip just couldn't handle that, like, that fuzz effect. It would either corrupt the video, and then eventually it led to just the card wouldn't record anymore.
9,
I broke the chip.
7, 6,
You gotta be kidding me!
5, 4, 3, 2,
Yeah, we made it! I'm still here. I'm still here.
Rip old card. I mean, the actual GPU portion still worked. It was just the encoder that crapped out.
What went wrong?
Nothing.
So I could probably still take it to CEX because they're not going to test the encoding.
We're here.
No.
Get something back
We're
for it.
getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I was about to ask a question for like moderation and rule stuff. I remember I'm the moderator, or one of the moderators for Soma.
Are you crazy?
I'm trying to work out if it would be possible. Like,
With those fuckers living at large on a
would there be
spaceship.
anything?
They're not us. They're not
Never mind. That's a
us.
stupid question. Yes, there would.
You feel that way, Simon.
I was about to ask, could I submit this as a normal mode run, but no, because it's safe mode.
Thousands of years of human history survived. That
My
something
brain's
was
not
wrong.
switched on right now.
No. Fuck this. Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck you, Catherine. You lied.
I'm concentrating way too hard on pressing the escape key way too early.
Fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot! I didn't lie. I can't be responsible for your goddamn ignorance. You
Fuck. Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine?
I'm not sure what the current time to beat is for getting into the top 5% for NMG. So I do need to do that at some point to get my mastery roll back.
Whoa. Is this... Did it work?
After Cake stole it from me by dropping the time by like 4 minutes. Rest in peace, Simone. I do seem to be winning. I did get stuck though.
Catherine?
Good.
Catherine! I can't
Yay.
believe we actually made it.
Well, we did.
I'm so relieved.
Yeah, second place.
It's okay.
Only just though.
Everything's all right now.
Cake, what's your time? Like a 126 or 125 or something crazy? How? Thank you for the GGs. I'll do another run because that ending was kind of disappointing. Just let this one end. Is the record for this category 125? Or am I confusing it with just regular NMG? I thought they were both like pretty close to each other. Maybe a 127? Yeah, RTA, that was a 130.24. I could probably push for sub 130 real time eventually. Need to relaunch the game. Otherwise the gamma breaks for some reason. But now that I've got a time that I'm happy with, next stream I'll be doing NMG normal mode. Try and get my time back up in that. Or back down, technically. Which means the enemies are actually going to bite. Yo, Jamie. How you doing? Although judging by your choice of emote, perhaps not well. Who has wronged you?
Are you okay, Simon? I think you're bleeding.
Oh, that's nothing. It's just my
Some
brain
people are
can't
struggling
stop
with simple
thinking
things.
about
You probably don't want to be in this stream then.
Here, take this.
No, that's for later.
I
for the
struggle
scan.
with very simple
It's
things.
green.
Ashley, I need to tell you something.
Sorry to hear you're annoyed though.
Please don't make this weird.
No, it's not like that. Why now?
Who's David Munchie?
Why is there never enough time?
For what?
Wow, I PB'd with a 102 apartment.
Christ. Yeah, I'm up.
Hi, Simon Jarrett?
Yeah, that's me.
My name is David Munchie. We spoke earlier.
The brain scan. I remember.
Are you all right?
Also, Jamie, you never want a number 2 above your head.
Bad dream. Are we still on for today?
Yeah, that's why I'm
That's some
calling.
bad doo-doo.
I wanted to remind you to drink the tracer fluid I sent you. It'll help me capture a better image of the damages.
Don't worry, I got it somewhere.
Okay, great. Well, I'll see you in a couple of hours then.
Some
Okay,
people
see you
are.
soon. There it is.
Ah. I was kind of hoping while I was waiting for the bottle animation to finish, I could open the window, but of course it blocks you.
On a penny.
Simon has to use both hands to drink. Green indeed. You missed a PB. I am now in second place for this category that doesn't really matter because it's one of the safe mode ones.
Won't find me in a voting booth. All set up.
I said I definitely recommend this category for anyone looking to get into the game. It's really chill. You don't have to worry about the enemies. Just play. Gold subway. Can someone put a gold away, please?
Hello?
Maybe the only chance you get.
Tamuchi?
Nah.
Oh, hi. Didn't hear you come in. Simon Jarrett, right?
Dr. Munchie?
Well, it's just Mr. Munchie.
Let
But I'm
me
working on
out.
it.
Oh,
Actually, you're helping me right now.
shit.
Is this part of your thesis work?
Thank you.
Yeah, it's a study I'm doing with my colleague Paul Berg.
I'm surprised that FFZ actually let that emote through. It's literally just the subway logo's S.
Oh, did you take
Didn't even
the
change the
picture?
color.
Yes. Yes, I did.
Great. Well, we can start whenever you're ready.
I would like a 128.
All right. Let me just get this out of the way. You are Simon.
The subway S was white. The sub is yellow and the way is green.
Munchie. Born 1988, July 16th.
Right.
Flat neurograph, version 6. Good.
Unless
Will this hurt?
It's just a scan.
they do it on a green background where I think the way is
Stock
white.
cameras would steal their souls.
That's so.
I think sub
Let's
is
hope they're
always
wrong.
yellow though.
Ready? Say cheese.
Toasted with cheese. I could go for Subway right now.
What happened? Hello? Mr. Munchie?
Thank you. Casually pick the screwdriver up instead. You wanted a tool, right? Oh god, that was the run that I fucked this up completely.
Service console Optune 3, including pilot seat activated. Tool chip found.
Hey, inverse traffic light splits. Oh, that jump didn't work. Neither did that. I should stop going for that.
Ah! What was that? Doesn't hurt anymore.
Imagine saving that much time just from getting stuck. Yeah, without any spoilers, has anyone seen Ghostwire Tokyo? I don't want to look and see what the game's actually like for playing too much, in case I spoil it, but is it something I should pick up and play? That went better last time. Nope. No idea. Bye, Carl. Rest in peace. Yo, Sky, how you doing? I'm sorry I bopped you. You're gonna have to come back and play this again now.
Hey, are you there? I found the dome ceiling.
Oh, that's better. Simon, was it?
Jarrett, Simon Jarrett.
Hi, Simon. I'm Catherine. Have you figured out what's going on yet?
Me? I was hoping you'd have some answers.
I probably have some. What do you want to know?
Currently eating homemade
Where do you
pizza.
even begin?
I'd say
what
you're pretty
is
good
this
then.
place? How did I get
I'm
here?
doing
And
well.
why do the robots talk like they're people?
Well, you're at Upsilon, clearly. Have you never been there before? Where did you work?
The Grimoire in Toronto. Is that really important?
No, I mean, where did you work at Pezos 2?
I don't know what that is.
That's unexpected. Did you come directly from Toronto?
Yeah, I did. And it was very unexpected.
Have you seen any people? Like staff or field technicians?
Only robots, crazy ones. Except for one. I think he was in pain. I'm not sure what to do.
I tried making pizza last summer a few times, but it never really went that well. I think my yeast wasn't good.
What was that? Whoa!
What's going on?
I think this place is about to collapse. What do I do?
Simon, come to Lambda.
How do I get there?
There are sound trains connecting all the sites. Once come here. I'll wait
Well, I made a
for
pretty
you.
decent pan pizza with a large cast iron pan. Super thick crust.
Shit, where do I... What's that?
Just anything like thin crust just didn't work. I do want to get better at it though.
What the hell? How is this possible?
This game kind of dropped off the face of HPL server again.
This is insane!
We need to resurrect it for like the 5 millionth time. It's not like Amnesia and Penumbra that just have like a steady trickle of players. Soma just gets the odd burst of activity. Yeah, Cake, what was your time in NMG safe mode? Thank you, Simon. $126. Where are you finding an extra 2 minutes from? Or 3 minutes over my time? I was thinking about summer best. You get a little bit in Tau from getting in the locker quickly, but what else are you doing? Not heard of the new Curie skip? I wish.
How did I... Let's hope the shuttle... Where did I get a flashlight?
Simon just casually saying two things at the same time. As you do.
Are you okay?
No, it's okay. I'm not really looking to capitalize on those 2 minutes or 3 minutes. I'm happy. I'd be happy with a 128. Just underwhelming squeak as that opened.
Shuttle J6 activated.
That went well.
Unreliable power. Proceed with caution.
Unreliable power. Story of my life.
Welcome to Pathos 2, your expressway to the stars. What started as a thermal mining operation in the 60s has now become home to the Omega Space Gun, the world's most affordable way to launch satellites and deep space probes. Our unique Atlantic Ocean location allows for this gigantic coil gun, running longer than a marathon, to safely launch projectiles without risk of damaging the payload with risky combustion. The station spans multiple sites and has a diverse staff of engineers and scientists. Together, they are able to produce, assemble, and launch the world's most sophisticated spacecrafts. In addition to our principal operation, Pathos 2 is also the home for multiple research projects within the marine sciences.
So I've got like 20 seconds in the end game.
And deep sea construction. We are now leaving Upsilon for Lambda. Lambda is Pathos 2's shipping dock and transportation hub. There you will be able to find shuttle trains leading to all the other parts of the station.
I do like how ominous it makes it sound when and transports to the surface is the only bit that's like corrupted. Like there is no surface anymore. Also spoilers. But if you really cared about spoilers, you probably wouldn't be here. I can see the light.
Here we go again.
Never seen that particle before. The little jingles that you get through this game are all so good. You don't get that much in the way of actual music, though. I was kind of talking about this during the intro, but like, Miko did so much music for this game, but then you don't hear most of it. Like, Soma has a main theme, but you never hear it in the game. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. Every millisecond to be crispy. I do like me some crispy milliseconds. Simon, your legs work, please. I might have seen him. That doesn't ring a bell.
All right.
Maybe not.
Let's find a working escape vessel.
The sky is pitch black with smoke. The ocean is diverse.
So, please stop teleporting. I said stop. Thank you.
Attention crew, this is your captain speaking.
Yay, Simon learned how to use the stairs.
What did you do?
I messed up, okay? Can you get
Goodbye.
us out of here?
Yes, I just need to pump the water out and get a trajectory in place.
Hurry up!
Just a second. All right, taking off. Hold on to something.
I mean, I've lost the one thing that I could have held on to. These don't even have any seatbelts. Just weird red buttons.
Don't worry, I'm hooked up to the navigator. We're headed for Theta. Should be a matter of minutes.
Thought I was done for back there.
Seems like the WoW is keeping the Curie from going.
And I know they're lights, but they kind of look like buttons as well.
I mean, how did it get on the ship?
They're not
Are you
clicky
talking about
though.
the black tentacles in the engine room? I've seen them before at Upsilon. What are they?
They're a manifestation of a malfunctioning station-wide artificial intelligence called the WoW.
I trust the navigator.
So we just made a powerful enemy.
No, it's not like that. The AI isn't a persona. It doesn't feel or think
Imagine
like we
having
do. It's
Kath
more
as your GPS
it's
voice.
more like a cancer.
Was that the ship?
No, you idiot. Do a U-turn. We're safe.
Brace for impact! Hold on, the blast just pushed us off the plateau!
What does that mean?
If I don't hit Delta, we're dead.
Imagine having Simon as your GPS. Fuck you, driver. Fuck you, you lied.
I'll never get this open.
That's how driving works.
You're the rescue team, huh? Good job. Don't worry, Kath. I'll find a way to Theta.
It was 10 meters every minute.
Zeppelin's on its way. Gotta get ready.
Oh yeah, dudes, are you streaming again on Monday? More Sanic stuff? Are you taking a break this week? Or this coming week?
That's definitely the Zeppelin.
Next week? I know how weeks work, honest. You're working Monday? Ah. Tuesday then.
Calm down. We're safe.
Oh, it's really disconcerting popping in.
I got as many presses in as I could.
Where are we now?
Delta. At least that's what you said before the crash.
Oh, right. Of course. Is this a Zeppelin?
Appropriately named.
I didn't count them now.
You think it can get us to Theta?
It's a cargo transport. They use them for moving materials between the sites, anything that's too big for the shuttles. I'm sure it can carry us. Why won't it work? Come on. Oh, the tool chip is bust.
Isn't that part of the Omni tool?
Look who's been paying attention.
I had to deal with that back at Upsilon.
Then you know how it works. We need to get a new tool chip and switch it.
Care to point me in the direction of the closest tool chip storage?
I think it would be easier to just take one from a robot.
What? Just knock a robot over the head and steal their chips?
The toolbox over there says it has a stun baton. You could use that.
Come on, I don't want to hurt anyone. Isn't this a bit much?
It's just a robot, Simon.
We're just robots. Sort of. I'll get us the chip.
God, Kath, the GPS. It's just a pedestrian.
Guess I have no choice.
Knock a pedestrian over the head and steal the shopping.
Oh, come on. This works.
We were stuck here in this traffic jam.
Thanks, Simon. Don't be mad, okay? We really needed that chip. We'd be stuck here.
Could you do it? Kill a robot like that?
I get attached to them too. I'm not a monster. But in this case, it had to be done.
He was talking. I mean, he was delusional, but he seemed sincere. Present.
Yeah, well...
Pedestrians seem delusional.
Was he really that different from us? It's just beginning to sink in. I mean, really sink in. I'm a robot.
Didn't we cover this already?
Guess I've known ever since I woke up at Upsilon.
Didn't we go this way already?
Suppressing it. Like my brain doesn't want me to think about it. It's really getting hard not to think about it.
Yeah. Could you maybe hit that switch over there so we could get moving?
Oh, yeah, sure.
Thanks.
Hey, the button is right in front of me. I used to struggle so much with that. Rent free in your head.
You're really good back there, Simon. We got a slight delta detour.
Still too early. I want to get a boost off that rock.
That's great. What? Oh, sorry.
Alrighty.
I just can't stop thinking about what we've become. It's clear that we're no longer human. But then how can I feel like Simon? How can I feel like anything at all? I mean, technically, I don't have any ears, no mouth. Christ, that's a weird thing to think about. I mean, I'm making sounds. I'm still saying things. So my mind is covering it up, pretending nothing's different. So I've found a good balance between awareness and ignorance. Does that mean I shouldn't think about this stuff, or are my thoughts actually making me cope? Could I tip the balance by suddenly gaining some insight and go insane?
You could probably run all of Simon's voice lines through one of those, like, AI voice generator things to learn his speech.
Kath, before you go, artificial intelligence you mentioned in the escape vessel? Is it the WoW's fault that
Oral
we're
of
like
casts.
this? I mean, it seems like something an unreliable AI would do.
Suppose it set the ball in motion, but it's not directed with purpose. It's really complicated to explain how machines think, Simon. Concentrate on
I
getting
want a
inside
Ross
data,
GPS.
okay? See you soon.
You did good, but I can't let you speed. That's about the only thing I can think of. Against Gold Theta.
Hello? Anyone there? Well, Catherine, we found Theta.
Nice.
Thanks, Strohmeyer. That's a real helpful report. Be quiet, the proxy listens. What happened to Theta? No explanations anywhere.
That sounds like a warning.
Yeah. Really? Please don't slap me. Oh no, he's coming over. I'll take a bag of Doritos. What are you lurking there for? Surprise me.
Good job, Simon.
This better have worked. I'm not going down there again.
If you're actually heading off, then take care.
Welcome to my place. When I started the art project, I pretty much lived in this lab.
Cozy.
An intact memory chip. If we're lucky, we might be able to extract a cipher from it. There should be a list of people. See if there's anyone who could know a security cipher. This is where I would store the ARC scans.
Some beans.
Very promising. I'll just load them up and get the simulator going. There we are.
What are we doing exactly?
We're gonna have a talk with Mr. Wan. Use the computer to activate the simulation.
Maybe next time.
And all the other things. Here we go. Brandon Wan's room. I'll just override the lock for you. Have a look around. Maybe he has something we can use to get the cipher.
Brandon, you ready to go?
Brandon mentions a girl named Alice. They did their scans together.
Alice Coster? We could try to make him think that she's there during the simulation. Might make him talk. Not sure how, though. Keep looking. I think we got this, Simon. I can synthesize Alice's voice from the intercom and use it to impersonate her for the simulation.
That wasn't so bad. Strohmeyer really got me worked up.
Exclamation mark, Strohmeyer.
Well, that's what you get for listening to his stories.
I guess I had it coming.
About Strohmeyer. He said he needed a new cipher ASAP. What should I tell him?
Pet the Brandon.
It's alright. I can talk to him.
Wait, didn't Sean just tell you to take it easy?
Take it easy. You rest up, Brandon.
I do feel hungover. Okay. It's 1729 over 42, 12 over 407. Got it?
That's enough.
That's enough petting.
We got what we need.
Is that what we are? Simulations?
Yeah, but it shouldn't make any difference. You're still you. I'm not sure what to do with the data. You decide. There you are. Just warming up the Dunbat for us. It's been collecting dust for months, so it might need a minute. Okay, that's it. That's everything. Let's go ahead and... Huh. That's weird.
Let's go ahead and hug.
Never mind.
What do you need me to do?
Head inside the dock. The Omnitool can open the door now. And get into the Dunbat. Then plug me in, and I'll take us into the Abyss.
Sounds easy enough.
I stood too far away. Yeah, I actually made it over for once. I almost turned around and went back again. Okay. It just kind of plugged in on its side. It's what I think of it. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I've got some work to do that I was supposed to do on Friday. The plan was to spread it over the weekend, but that always just means do it on Sunday.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh, no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Well, it was talking. That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I was really banking on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the Abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the Abyss.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
Yeah, okay. Sure. We'll just head over to Omicron and hope there's a power suit that fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the Abyss.
That does sound useful.
Alright, let's go then. Wait, what is this place?
Not imploding is usually good.
The Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
Okay.
Let's start it up. I want to see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
You didn't know how to get us on?
How difficult could it be?
What's this thing?
That's just a compound examiner. Coster uses it to investigate structural integrity in payload frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what you were made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out how to get you on the Ark.
Bit of a tight fit.
Can you reach the on switch?
Should I be worried about
Yeah,
radiation?
it definitely doesn't say
I think
dummy
we're beyond that.
doing it this way around.
Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
How's that gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Imogen? Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. A standard
I think you found a super awful strat for all wildflowers.
The OcuTorch has just been forced through the
How
wall.
much time saved do you think?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
No, hold on, back up. I'm one of your old colleagues?
I am interested
Well,
though.
your body is Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was
Those
great.
hovering on a jug.
She was nice to me. Anyway, the
Trying to think where that would
chip
be.
is good news. That means we can transfer your mind to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kat, I'm half a dead
I'm not sure where you're going with that.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
At least we know how to get on the Ark.
Sort of. I understand the concept, but I don't know the specifics. I really wish we could
Is this
figure out how to
inbounds
get
or a
the
prop
events
brought out of
process.
bounds?
Yes, of course. So precise, so perfect.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What? Oh, right.
Are we done here? Can we go to Omicron and get my new
Second
suit?
to last
Yeah,
out
we
of
should get going.
bounds?
Want to bring this Ark as a backup?
No, that wouldn't work. This is just a
How do you get back inbounds then?
I prefer to travel light.
Let's go.
That's the one in the
Don't forget to
flooded
take me
room,
with
right?
you.
The flooded room that's not actually flooded because you never went through the door. How are you getting back in then? And how are you getting the jug out? I am intrigued. Brandon temporarily became Stretch Armstrong. Interesting. Whereabouts is the hole then? I might be able to get it from a description. Right before the second proxy door, really? Also moo. Ooh, that was a good inside.
Don't move. It's okay.
What?
It's over now. Relax.
Ashley? What are you doing here?
Hanging out, like couples do.
We're not...
You don't want me?
Yes, of course, but... What happened?
We fell in love.
Just that random, like, the hand coming in. When I switch to doing normal mode, I'm going to forget when I get to this and just come in here and do these struts and then regret it. Just end up getting a face full of proxy. Off he goes. I still love that that works. Just turn around at the right time and the flood happens faster. Fly. Go away.
Alright. Let's find Omicron.
Alright, panel first. As I keep managing to forget.
right next to Omicron, a smaller building connected to the main site. Can't you tell?
No, my view is pretty limited. There's some heavy restrictions on my system access. Did you find a power suit?
Not yet. Trying to figure out how to get in.
Okay.
The big building.
I thought I broke it then.
Oh, okay. Keep up the good work.
That's it? You got nothing?
Good luck.
Thanks.
I guess the game tries again as a backup.
Quarantine shutters. Lockdown canceled.
Something wants us to come inside.
And we want to go inside. What's the problem? Come on, let's get going.
Paprika Pringles instead. Ooh. Thank you. Also, welcome back.
Let's find that suit and get out.
You need to stop it. Seriously, Ross, it's getting kind of annoying now.
Is this Omicron? Everything is so basic, so limited. I hope it's not the Omnitool falling apart.
Yeah, I'm running against a very good Omicron.
Let's find you a power suit, you know, so we can go into the abyss without ending up like a recycled can of soda.
You think we'll find one that fits me? I mean, I'm kind of in a suit already.
That's been bothering me too. You know how you were transferred from Vancouver?
Toronto.
From then to now.
How could I forget?
Okay, so we do it again.
You want to send me to the future?
No, you idiot. I want to transfer your mind into a new body.
What?
Look, we already know it can be done. We don't need to make it a big deal.
It is a big deal, Kath. It's a huge fucking deal. There's got to be something else that can take us down there.
But Dunbat at Theta was the only vessel that could take that pressure, and you saw what happened.
Then think of something else.
Simon, please. You don't have to switch this instant. Just play along for now. If we find something else, then great. If not...
No, that's not new.
Thank you, Simon. Have a look around.
It's been on
premises
the
where we keep
BTTV
sound,
for
if there are any left.
like a year at this point. You can thank Cal for that. The trig steer was because my driving in Need for Speed Underground was terrible. Oversteer was because it somehow got worse.
Woman inside. At least I think it's a woman. Just like the body we found in the annex. She's missing her head.
Bit where he gets on a 3 a.m. bus. What? You've lost me. Yeah. Oh, the ESA travel plans. I mean, you're on the 3 a.m. bus. I'm on the 10 to midnight bus. You're forgetting I have to go further than you. No, it's the first time this has actually gone properly wrong for me. Just walk. I mean, if you start walking now, you might get to Sweden in time. It's only about 900 kilometers. Get your shoes on.
Shut the door, Cat. Lock it up.
What's happening?
Lock the door.
It's locked. What's going on?
Managed to piss off another one of WoW's monsters.
We have everything we need, right?
Hey, it's like the impossible puzzle. How do you get these two objects apart?
This is crazy.
Don't worry, it'll work. Make sure it's all bunched together with the structure gel connecting all the parts. All right, try activating the suit from the terminal again. What are you doing? We need to get the suit activated.
I can't believe we're doing this.
I am.
It will be fine.
Then why don't we put you in the suit?
I was gonna suggest that if you refused.
You'd go without me.
I need to do this, Simon. This is important. I need to launch the Ark.
You'd really do it? Change body?
Yes. If you want to stay here, I'm not gonna stand in your way. I don't want to tell you what to do.
Won't be like before? Close my eyes and
then
No.
open them again.
That works too.
all right, let's do it.
Thank you, Simon. Go sit in the pilot seat in the next room. You might need to boot it up. We need to loop back the activity manifest. That's everything. You can climb in.
Buttons, perfect. Chair, missed.
It's like having your picture taken.
But with the most expensive camera in the world.
You know,
Oh,
Indians
boots.
thought photos would steal their souls.
In this case, they'd be right.
I swear if a gel thing like moves.
Don't waste time, Simon.
Okay.
Copy completed.
Coffee completed. Also random flooding giblets.
There must be something wrong. Can't you run a diagnosis or something?
Shut up, Simon.
What was that?
No, it's just,
Why was it still talking?
it's the same like before.
Catherine, why was he still talking?
That's how it works, you know that.
What do you mean?
You know it's not magic. You were copied. The sleeping Simon in the seat was copied, and now you are here, just like Simon lived on in Toronto.
God damn you, Cat. Two Simons? There can't be two Simons.
Exclamation mark NMG.
That you were gonna take my
By the
mind
way.
and put it into another body, like a brain transplant.
I'm sorry, it wouldn't work that way.
You realize how messed up this is?
Please, I didn't mean to upset you.
How did you expect me to react to this shit?
Please stop.
You're fucking disgusting. What's gonna happen to him?
He'll sleep for a while, a few days.
And then what? Wake up in this fucking nightmare again? All alone? So cruel.
Well, what do you want me to do with him? Make friends? Let him know that we have to leave him behind when we go into the abyss?
What if he didn't?
I shouldn't do that. I'm going to end up clipping through.
I don't know. Maybe.
There. I set it up for you. Hit the switch if you want to drain his battery. He'll die within a
YouTube comment reacting to me messing with props. You're fucking disgusting.
What are you doing? We need to get the suit activated.
Sad but true. The YouTube comment part, not that I'm fucking disgusting. Although that's also true. I could never live up to my previous Omicron.
Are we done here?
Yeah,
Activate the cloud, please.
sure thing.
There we go. And this is where I could run an ad if I had a button for it.
It's dumb luck, right? I woke up in the right body. It's a redundant copy. Will never experience my journey, the full journey. He wouldn't understand. How could he? I couldn't do it, and you knew it.
Yeah, that was 2021 me.
Only wish you'd done a better job. I basically flipped a coin, and if I
2022 me is unfortunately just
there's
a
no way to
missing
know,
emote.
right? You didn't hit the make sure Simon wakes up in the right body switch, did you? Not that you would
Just
know.
the old Internet Explorer, like red X in a little white box to say like image missing.
Christ. This is awful. We did an awful fucking thing.
I need to stream
You
more.
wouldn't lie. Why would you? How could you know that it's not me, the me that I am, the same that I've always been? Please say something.
What is that second emote?
Please.
I don't know what to say.
I
don't wanna
can't
upset you.
Say anything.
I can't see what that is.
When I was little, I used to climb the stairs all the way to the top of the
Champagne?
building. And I can still feel how I had to, tuck my arms so I could push
Broken
the
image
hatch
icon on
door
Twitch.
open.
It's probably one on FFZ
The first time that I dared
that I
go
could
up
add.
there, I stepped out onto the roof and watched the smog rise and fall over Taipei.
Low budget
And then
pause
all the way up
champ.
to the cloud edge,
Ah.
and, I felt the warm wind.
How
in
is
my
that
hair.
champagne though?
The sun was setting and the streets below were shadowed by the tall buildings. The people pushing through the crowd.
I just
flaunted
see like a
paint
silver
from
thing
Orange. Street food vendors filled the air
with
the
a
aromas of
yellow
all my
dot.
favorite foods. For a brief moment, I felt connected to the world.
'Cause I
in a way
don't
that
s-
I'd never had before.
I can just about make out the green of the bottle. That's very difficult to see on dark Twitch.
I could ever hope for. I really never felt the same way again, but
Especially when you've also got a light shining in your face.
I'm not religious,
Makes it
but
a
I
bit
can
more
see why
difficult.
people would be. The privilege of being makes a strong case, at least every once in a while.
Do you still
Does this
feel
help?
that sense of awe? Even like this?
Things are different.
Not
but we're
really.
still here.
What's the point of going on? Everyone's gone. All the people still left are digital copies trapped in computers at the bottom of
I
the
think
sea.
my eyesight's going.
We'll never be able to rebuild or reclaim what we were.
Are you really so unhappy being what you are, or is this about the man who went for a scan 100 years ago?
Both, I guess. When I was back in Toronto,
Right, Tau outside, I lost like 20
darkest features
seconds.
I could predict. They at least included my previous life somehow. I feel so
Stupid hill.
uploaded. There's nothing here that I recognize, nothing that makes me feel like I belong. Even if we make it to the Ark, would it be any different? I'd still be alone. No friends. No family.
You could make new friends. I'm sure everyone would like to know the time traveler. If not, you still have...
Catherine? Catherine?
You still have the inky black nothing of the
Hello,
void,
Catherine.
and it is your only friend.
Me, I know it's not much, but why have we stopped moving?
The power blacked out for a moment. I think it could be the atmospheric pressure. It's pushing pretty hard, really testing the limits of my suit.
Don't worry, it should hold.
comforting.
It will hold.
Does time freeze when you're not powered?
Time feels omitted more than anything.
What's the difference?
I don't feel like I'm being
Yeah, I can see that with the emote now, but it's
I
still
don't have the opportunity to reflect on the time I'm missing.
really not obvious on Dark Twitch.
Sounds like sleeping without the dreaming.
Yes, but generally you anticipate when you're about to sleep, and there's a natural continuation since we tend to wake up where we went to sleep. My experience is more like an ever-changing moment that never really seems to find closure.
Sounds kind of like a movie being edited live.
I suppose so. I guess it sounds exciting, but it really
Actually, no,
keeps
an
me
emote for
activated to
me
the
for
point of
this year would
exhaustion.
just be a blue moon.
It's rough.
Could be worse. Could be a time traveler stuck in a body made from black goo.
That'd be the worst.
I've had more energy this weekend, though. It's like trying to use the spider emoji on Dark Twitch. You pretty much can't see it.
You did it! You did it! I will make preparations.
I did it. Yeah, Duke's just posted nothing.
Oh, good, you're back.
What happened?
Something dropped onto the cage. Knocks you right out.
It spoke to me.
Looked like a man, one of WoW's creatures. It just stared at you for a moment, then threw itself down the abyss.
Yeah, they're all pretty terrible.
I would make preparations. I don't like the sound of that.
It was very strange. I thought it was gonna kill you for sure. Glad it didn't.
Yeah, me too.
Why is everyone just saying nothing?
Good, not sure the climber can take it much longer. Okay, so this is the Omega Sector. It's about an acre of the abyssal plan used by Pathos 2. I expect we'll have to do some walking before we reach town.
You haven't been here before?
Not in a way that'll help us.
Right, the other you has been here. We're following your own footsteps, Kat.
When I had footsteps.
You could still be down here somewhere, technically.
Don't remind me, freaks me out. Alright, let's head for town and find that ark.
Is that Rebecca Black? Oh God, are we playing Wordle now? Unsurprisingly, my usual starting word is horse. "32 words at once." Yeah, no. I did try Sweardle at one point, which is Wordle, but all of the answers and all of your guesses are swear words. You can't post anything that's not a swear word. yay. That's how you heal. Dentists? No, that ends in the wrong place. For some reason I thought there was like a second N in that, but no. Possible time save 13 seconds. Yo, Catherine, how you doing?
Inside. Let's find the Ark.
You see, that one's literally unsolvable. There is no realistic guess that you could make for that. You re at me. I may be in safe mode, but it doesn't feel safe. Even in safe mode, he's just creepy. Yeah, me neither. Like, Tau is not a good map in any normal mode category. Any percent, you have the jump and the walk of faith. NMG, you have Yoshida. All WoW flowers, you have the walk of faith, the jump, and an extra really awkward flower to go and get. There is no good Tau. pulled the air, as you do. Aww. Alright, well this can still all be scuppered by one guy's legs. And not even Simon's for once. Okay. Why am I jumping so poorly there? I mean, that didn't go wrong in the last run, Sky. I got stuck under the map here for a little bit. I jumped way too early for this. Some speed would be nice. Don't take that out of context. Okay. One more jump. Ossifer, please. Speedium. Nah. Turned too early. Okay. Now we're looking. I just want a 128. Please. Okay.
This has to be Phi, right? Hope the Ark made it here in one piece.
Spoiler, this was not Phi.
Catherine, can you hear me?
After all this, we've somehow made it back to Upsilon.
This is Phi. What happened to Tab?
A lot, actually. But we're back on schedule now.
Did you find the Ark?
I did, but I kind of lost it on my way here on an automated tram thing headed to Phi. So it should be around somewhere.
That's great. Let's go get it. All right, Phi is up and running. Did you find out what happened to the Ark team?
Not really. For some reason, they didn't go through with the launch, so they took the Ark back to Tau.
I hope everything's okay with the space gun.
Yeah, I doubt I'll be able to repair one of those.
These are the same bulkhead doors. Why do they get to open so quick? The ones in Tau are so slow.
We just need to find the assembly space so we can stuff the Ark into a shell.
Damn Phi taking all the good doors.
This feels like the longest day of my life. Has it just been one day?
I have no idea. Our time together is a confusing patchwork of moments to me.
What time is it then?
If I had a copium emote, what would I be hooked up to? The WoW?
But I don't remember when we started.
Is that it?
I'm really not that familiar with guns of any size. Oh, here we go. All systems say go.
Lock and load.
Come back up and we'll head out to the gun.
Tracer fluid.
Now what?
Now we just need to get the shell into the gun and then, kaboom.
Aren't you forgetting something? How are you gonna get us on board the Ark? Don't we need to make another scan?
Oh, don't you worry. You don't operate something like the Omega space gun with your bare
Lucky book.
hands.
You mean it's a pilot seat? Like back at Omicron?
Yes, and we can use it to transfer you to the Ark while operating the gun. 2 birds and all that. Now, take the Omnitool and plug it in next to the seat and I'll guide you through the final steps.
Forsen had to be the scapegoat. Was it just specifically copium? Was it just anything copium derived? 'Cause I have a few copium emotes from different streamers. Insert Josh SA. I think you'll find I have a heart emote.
Guess you won't have to. Not after this is over.
Right. Have a seat.
They're totally different things.
Comfortable?
As good as it's gonna get.
Okay, I'll activate the seat. You should be able to use the machines to load the bullet you assembled.
Alright, place your bets. What's the final time? I'm gonna say 1:28:54.
I never tried this one. But pilot seats are notoriously easy to use, so it shouldn't be a problem.
28:55. Silly little bonk. I'm betting on Phi losing a bit of time against my gold, but I did have a 1-second bonk in Ark in PB.
But we need to transfer our minds to the Ark.
We also need to make sure it launches at all, so I tied them to a single switch. Just push the button and we're off.
Here we go. No turning back.
No turning back.
Don't mention it.
It's an amazing thing you did. And I want you to know I appreciate it.
28:53.87.
Time, 20 seconds.
What's the matter with the upload?
That still messes me up. Why does Europe use a comma as the period? Like, do you still say the equivalent of like 3 point whatever seconds?
9, 8,
Like if you're actually speaking
6,
Founder Swede.
4, 3, 2.
Say comma. Why? I never understood where that came from.
What the hell happened? What went wrong?
Nothing. They're out there, among the stars. We're here.
No. We were getting on the Ark. I saw it. It finished loading just before it launched.
Yeah, I saw.
Then why are we still here?
Simon, I can't keep telling you how it works. You won't listen. You know why we're here. You were copied onto the Ark. You just didn't carry over. You lost the coin toss. We both did. Just like Simon at Omicron. Just like the man who died in Toronto 100 years ago.
No. This is bullshit. We came all this way. We launched the Ark.
I know it sucks. But our copies are up there. Catherine and Simon are both safe on the Ark. Be happy for them.
Are you crazy? We're gonna die down here with those fuckers living at large on a spaceship. They're not us. They're not us.
I'm sorry you feel that way, Simon. I'm proud of what we did. We made sure that something of the hundreds of thousands of years of human history survives, that something lives on.
Alright, well, tonight definitely makes up for yesterday's stream.
Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck
2
you,
runs that were like a
Catherine.
minute behind each
I
time.
believed in you. I trusted you. You said we're getting on the fucking Ark.
We are on the Ark, you idiot!
Just had to have that one sacrificial stream to derust from doing absolutely no glitches. Rip, Kath.
Catherine? Please don't leave me alone. Catherine? Catherine?
Ooh. It's going to be close between us, Cake.
Did it work?
I mean, you'd, in the case of this, you'd be a simulation. The only thing that would be able to change would be the speed at which your brain works. Just by running the simulation at a higher rate. But it's still you. You'd just be dumb but quicker. We all would be.
Catherine? Catherine! I can't believe we actually
Ooh.
Well, we did.
0.06 off.
It's okay, Simon. Everything's all right now.
Kate's closest there. Thank you for the GGs. And Skytius, welcome. Thank you also. You actively dumb down the computer. Rates of blue screens would increase. You'd probably be able to simulate my usual mental capacity on like a Texas Instruments calculator or something. Like one of those graphing calculators. You still have some power to spare. Play Snake at the same time. Effectively be a virus. Simulate yours on an abacus. Well, I'm tired. Woo. And RTA, that was 129.52, so RTA sub 130, I am happy with that. Where's my summer best now? Ooh, 128.01. I could push that down lower, but the chances of getting a third PB are pretty slim. Those were actually pretty smooth runs. Still kind of rough at the end, like getting stuck on random bits of geometry, but I'm happy with that. So yeah, next time I stream, I'll be moving on to doing NMG normal mode. I need to go back over the route and see what I need to change for that one and remind myself of all the ways I can die horribly, because it's not safe mode anymore. But that is going to be it for me tonight. I've been streaming again for not as long as yesterday, but still almost 3.5 hours. I started off this stream saying that I was going to be more ruthless with runs because I only had time to do 2 full runs. So if I was like really behind on pace, I'd reset. And then just ended up doing 2 runs anyway because they both PB'd. So, oh, whatever. But yeah. Thank you all for stopping by. I'm not going to be streaming tomorrow. As I said, I need to do some work, like catch up on stuff. So I will be back probably Friday, maybe Friday or Saturday. I'm pretty much writing off my Thursday slots at the moment because work kind of needs me Fridays, so I can't really stay up late doing stuff. But yeah, thank you all, and I'll catch you next time.